What is going on, everyone? My name is XpertGamer. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be talking about my top 10 favorite games of all time. So around this time last year, I actually recorded my top 5 favorite games, and a few months ago I actually explained my top 5 favorite games, but in this video I'm just going to be explaining all of my top 10 favorite games of all time. And I do want to say a few things before we actually start today's video. So first of all, here are the rules actually. Everything that I say is based on my opinion and also my experience by myself actually. Second of all is that I haven't really finished all of these games, but I actually am in the process of actually finishing all of them. So far I finished a few of these games, which is really great, but my goal is to actually finish all of these games probably by next year, probably actually, if most likely when GTA 6 releases and everything like that. And also, last but not least, there'll be chapters in the description box below. So without further ado, let's start with number 10. I'm actually going to be counting down to 10 to 1 instead of like counting up. So we're going to be doing a countdown. And let's start with number 10. So starting off with number 10 is Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game. This game is absolutely awesome, and it's actually my personal favorite Lego video game of all time. And before I start talking about this, yes, I also really like the Lego Harry Potter collection. I also really like the Lego Star Wars games. Like for example, like Lego Star Wars Complete Saga and also the Skywalker Saga. I also really like the Lego Avengers games and also the Lego Batman games. In my opinion, the best Lego game of all time is Lego Star Wars the Skywalker Saga, because of how dense the game is and how open world this is. But my personal favorite is this game, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. And the reason why I really like this game a lot is because this is my favorite pirate game of all time for Legos. And I really like pirate games a lot. You know, I really like pirate video games. I love Sea of Thieves. I really like a lot of pirate games. I highly recommend you watch the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. It's actually all on Disney Plus. I watched all of them, by the way, on Disney Plus, all in 4K. So that's pretty amazing with Dolby Vision. I think it has Dolby Vision on Disney Plus. And it's pretty fantastic, actually. I have an LG C1 OLED, by the way, 55 inches. And it's actually really nice. And this game actually is based off of like the movies, but it's just like the replay value and also how nostalgic this game is super fantastic. You know, I actually really like this game a lot. And this game is my favorite Lego game of all time because I like how it compares to like the movies like very well. Actually, it's not like 100% accurate, but like the missions, like the layout, like the layout of like the missions, it's just so well done. Like as you can see, the gameplay, it's looking pretty fantastic. However, there is one issue that I actually want to address. As of July of 2025, there has been no remaster or re-release or next-gen port for this game specifically. And now I'm saying this because Lego Harry Potter collection had like a re-release last year in October 2024, and it was a pretty fantastic game. It's probably one of the best remasters of all time, especially for a Lego game. It's actually really well done. I just wish it has HDR support for Xbox Series X. It's just that when it comes to this game specifically, it's capped at 720p at 30 FPS, and this is through backwards compatibility, by the way. And this is for Xbox Series X, by the way, and also for Xbox One. Now, I as you all know, I own an Xbox Series X, so I'm playing this game by compatibility, and it's pretty great. The 30 FPS, the frame rate is pretty stable, actually. I got no issues with that. I wish it was 60 FPS. My only issue with this game is that the resolution is so low. It's not even 4K, because even though this is a 2011 game, so it's like 14 years old, this game should be 4K right now. It should be. I understand that the PC version is the best way to play, but like if you're playing on an Xbox Series X, it looks really rough in my opinion. So yeah, as you can see, that I just really wish this game would have like a re-release 4K 60. It would be really fantastic. I would love that. I would honestly really love that. You know, I'll buy it again. But like, it's just not like playing at 720p It's like rough looking. And look, the cutscenes, as you can see, it's not that bad, but like you could tell that it looks a bit rough. Like there's so much aliasing actually. And it's just like so rough around like the edges, and the 720p low resolution, it looks so blurry. So in my opinion, a 4K 60 re-release will be very, very beneficial because it will clean up a lot of things actually. And 30 FPS in my opinion is perfectly fine. I just prefer 60. It's just that like the 720p in this game specifically, it looks really rough, especially if you're playing it in 4K on an Xbox Series X like me. It looks pretty rough. So hopefully the TT Games will re-release Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Hopefully TT Games will actually re-release Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game, for like a 4K 60 FPS remaster port. But this game is really amazing. I love the gameplay, I love the story. There's no dialogue, so it's just like mumble voices. But it's just that this game still holds up to this day actually. It's just that playing at 720p in 2025 is not ideal. And they should really fix this actually by re-releasing the entire game again for modern ports, or like a next gen port really. So that would be really fantastic, my official verdict for Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game, is a 8.5 out of a 10. It's my personal favorite Lego game of all time. I grew up playing this game. I have, there's a lot of nostalgic moments besides the Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, but this game is really, really fantastic. And this is my personal favorite game of Legos, of the Lego series, or any of the Lego games really. I just recommend it a lot. Again, 8.5 out of a 10. This is a really fantastic game, especially for kids. But in my opinion, playing at 720p is rough. It's pretty rough. So just wish it was a 4K 60 FPS experience. I understand you can do that on PC, but if you're playing on console, 720p is horrible. I just really prefer 4K 60 and also HDR for that matter. Let's move on with number 9. Alright, next up at number 9 is Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition. This game is fantastic. I gotta say, I'm currently playing through this game right now and I love this game so much. This game is absolutely fantastic. I actually highly recommend playing this game. I'm kind of into like the story a little bit. I did not finish this game, but I actually finished the mission where you help out Judy when you actually found her friend. And this game, like, it quickly became like the worst game of all time because of like the bugs and glitches back then. And now this game, after at least I think 3 to 4 years later, after like the Phantom Liberty DLC, this game quickly became one of the best games ever. It kind of reminds me of the PC version of Batman Arkham Knight because that game was super buggy when it first launched on Steam. It was removed from Steam. The PS4 and Xbox One was the best way to play the game at the time. But and then like after a while, Rocksteady fixed the PC version, and you can still play the PC version, and it's pretty amazing. But this reminds me of that. Like Cyberpunk reminds me of Batman Arkham Knight on the PC, how horribly it was, And this game was full of bugs and glitches. Now it's basically like 95% playable. Like when Cyberpunk first launched, which I actually bought the game when it first launched for my Xbox One X, by the way. It was full with bugs and glitches. Like it was like 10% playable in my opinion. Now, after at least 4 years later, almost 5 years later, it's like 95% playable. And I'm playing it on Xbox Series X, Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition. It's a really fantastic game. This might be my favorite first-person game of all time. It's just really fantastic, it's really amazing. I personally like third-person games more, but like first-person RPG games are really awesome in my opinion. And this game is probably the best first-person RPG game of all time. And it has a lot of hype. It has a lot of hype to it, And I just like this game a lot. I'm currently playing through it right now alongside with Starfield and The Witcher 3. I'll get to that more later. But like, this game is fantastic. CD Projekt Red, one of my all-time favorite video game developers, companies ever. Like probably like top 3 actually, besides IO Interactive and also Rockstar Games. But this game is really, really amazing. And I just really like this game a lot, Cyberpunk is easily a 9 out of a 10 for me, a 9 flat out of a 10. I recommend it, and it's really awesome. You know, play at your own risk. You know, but like, just like go ahead and like explore. Actually, this might when GTA 6 releases next year, which I will be buying, I will be pre-ordering, and I just wishlisted. I made a video about that recently. I'm actually going to be adding GTA 6 within Cyberpunk. If GTA 6 ends up becoming great, which I'm pretty sure it will be, you know, I will have to wait and see on May 26, 2026. Definitely, I will be playing that. But like, yeah, as of right now, Cyberpunk number 9th place. It's a 9 out of a 10. It's a really fantastic game. It's really awesome, actually. It's my favorite first-person game of all time, and in my opinion, it has like the best like RPG hype ever. And what can I say? I really enjoyed this game a lot. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's move on to number 8. At number 8th place is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I love this game. This is my favorite pirate game of all time, and it's just really amazing. You know, I'm playing this on PC, and it's pretty fantastic. I put this game on hold because I'm still playing a lot of games like Starfield and The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk, like I mentioned before. It's just that like this game, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, I can't wait for the remake, man. It's going to be fantastic. I'm just excited for the remake, but as of right now, this, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is my favorite PC. It's actually my favorite pirate game of all time, and it's a really great game. I also really like Assassin's Creed 3, the remaster version, and that game is actually my first ever Assassin's Creed game. But this is my favorite Assassin's Creed game of all time, but this is also my favorite pirate game of all time. As you can see, I'm playing on maxed out settings. PC maxed out settings, you know, in 1440p, and it looks great. It really does, actually. You can see some drop frames here and there, but like this is a really well done game in my opinion. I just wish that the backwards Xbox Series X, I wish it actually has like FPS boost, even though it is capped at 30 FPS. This game, it should have 60 FPS for consoles, and I just can't wait for like the remake. I think it might release either late this year or early next year, maybe. I don't know. I got no inside information. So I'm just speculating, you know. But this game is really fantastic. I actually really like this game a lot, and I recommend it. This is my favorite pirate game of all time. It's better than Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, by the way, in many ways. But the story is so fantastic so far, and this is really amazing. Again, I haven't finished the game, but I'm in a process of doing that, and it's just really fun. It's absolutely fantastic. I will give Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag a 9.2 out of a 10. It's really amazing. It's a really fantastic game. And I also want to give Assassin's Creed 3 the same score, 9.2 out of a 10. And these games are really fantastic. You know, it's just that I prefer Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag the most when it comes to Assassin's Creed games. And it's a really well done game, actually. I really like the atmosphere of this game because this game has like a tropical vibe to it, you know, much like how like I think like Sea of Thieves is actually, but it's more like pirate themed and like Assassin's Creed vibes, you know, and it's really amazing. It's really well done. But I'm excited for the remake whenever that releases. I'm definitely looking forward to that. So I can't wait. And 9.2 out of a 10. Let's move on to number 7. At number 7, we got one of the best games ever made. Man, I love this game so much. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition for Xbox Series X. Let me just say one thing. Buy this game. You won't regret it. Buy this game. I'm having so much fun playing this game. This game is fantastic. This game is incredible. It's one of the best games I ever played. It's one of the best games ever. And this game was released in 2015. It won Game of the Year of 2015. In December of 2022, I think, CD Projekt Red, yes, the developers that made this game, re-released this for Xbox Series X, S, and PS5 as like a next-gen update. And boy, let me tell you, this game is awesome. It's better than Assassin's Creed Valhalla and also Assassin's Creed Shadows, in my opinion. But like, this game is like, I would say it's like a 9.5 out of a 10. And this game is fantastic. I love this game so much. I love the ray tracing mode. The ray tracing mode has global illumination, and it's one of the best global illumination games I ever seen. And it's just fantastic, you know. Like, I love this game so much. Like, this is like the one of the best games I ever played, and I'm having so much fun with it. I'm playing it on Xbox Series X, and just play this game. Just buy and play this game. I prefer the complete edition, and I just really like this game a lot, man. I'm playing through it right now, actually. Like right now. This is one of like the games I'm playing like right now, and I just love how open world this game is. And you could just kill monsters and people with like swords, and you can see like the blood and gore and like dismemberment and everything like that. It's just fantastic, you know? This is fantastic. And the story is really well done, in my opinion. Now, I'm also excited for The Witcher 4. I will be playing that as well. I will be getting that game whenever that releases. Probably next year or 2027. But like The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition on Xbox Series X, the ray tracing mode, I know it's at 30 FPS, and there's a performance mode, but I just played the 30 FPS ray tracing mode. The ray trace global illumination on an LG C1 OLED with HDR, with HGIG enabled. Masterpiece. Absolutely masterpiece, you know. It's one of the best ray tracing global illumination games I ever seen and I ever played. And this game is fantastic. It's very close to a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. This game is just, it holds up. It holds up, man. I recommend this game a lot. I really do. Like next to Hitman and Watch Dogs and Batman Arkham City and also Asylum, I recommend this a lot, actually. You know, that's why this game is fantastic. This game is wild. This game is absolutely insane, man. Look at this. Like, I love like the combat in this game. It is a little bit time consuming, the combat. Like, you do need to master the dodging pretty well, but like it's just fantastic. You know, this game came out when Arkham Knight came out, and I just love this game a lot. I love this game a lot, man. 9.5 out of a 10. Highly recommend it. I highly recommend you buy the complete edition and play the ray tracing mode with 30 FPS and have HDR. If you have an LG OLED, I recommend HGIG mode for HDR10. Man, 100% recommended. 100%. Let's move on to number 6. At number 6 is Call of Duty Black Ops 2, my favorite Call of Duty game of all time. And this game is really great in my opinion. I'm excited for Black Ops 7. I'll admit, I'm excited for Black Ops 7. But Black Ops 2 is my favorite Call of Duty game of all time, next to the first Black Ops game. Like, I love Black Ops 1, I love Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 2 is my personal favorite Call of Duty game, and also my favorite Black Ops game in general. I got not much else to say about this game. The campaign, the multiplayer, the zombies is really fantastic. It's just that like on multiplayer, there is a lot of hackers. That's unfortunate. So, but like I would really love a re-release of this game. It would be really fantastic. But like Call of Duty Black Ops 2, in my opinion, is my favorite Call of Duty game of all time. I got not much else to say about this game, so it's a really great game. I just recommend it, you know. It's actually, in my opinion, it's a 9 out of a 10. It's a really great game, actually. Again, I don't want to say too much about this game because this game is just like you could tell it's the best Call of Duty game of all time. It's a classic. You cannot hate this game. It's a classic, you know. But it's just that the multiplayer is full of bugs. And by the way, the story in this game is amazing. Next to Black Ops 1, you know. And it's just fantastic, you know. It's one of the best Call of Duty games ever. In fact, it is the best Call of Duty game of all time. That's just my opinion alone. That's just me. But like, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is one for the books, man. And it's a 9 out of a 10 for me. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic game. And gun game in this game is so much fun. I love this game so much, man. So 9 out of 10, let's move on to my top 5s, y'all. At number 5 is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Now, I already made a dedicated review about this. I don't want to say too much about this game, But Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, in my opinion, is my favorite Xbox 360 game of all time. And the reason why I'm saying this is because this game, I love this game so much because this game I had the most fun when it comes to family. Of course with friends, of course, but like family, playing this game with family is amazing. Watch my review. I don't want to say too much about my top fives, by the way, but like watch my review. I'm watching it right now, but like watch my review and you'll understand why I really like this game a lot. And this game is turning 14 years old in November. So it really holds up to this day. It really does actually. You could play this on Xbox Series X and it's really fantastic. But like I like this game a lot actually. But I'll recommend playing this game with family. Of course you could play this game with friends or whoever you want, doesn't matter. But if you got family like me, like I love playing this game with my cousins, my sisters, my family. We always have a great time actually. And back then in 2011, 2012, it was like a dream, man. It was so fantastic, man. This game was a 9.7 out of a 10. Like, I love this game so much just because of playing with family and friends. I don't care if you win or lose, it doesn't really matter. It's just that, like, this game, it's so much fun. And it's hilarious also, you know, just like messing around and the roster and everything. The combos are definitely the best, in my opinion, that you could do. You really need some skill in this game. But like this game is really, really fun to play. I really like this game a lot, man. I really, really do. 9.7 out of a 10. But play this game with family, okay? If you have family that is up to it, play this game with family. It's just fantastic. It really is. Alright, let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is Mortal Kombat XL. My personal favorite Mortal Kombat and my personal favorite fighting game of all time. In my opinion, this is the best fighting game and also the best Mortal Kombat game of all time and the best NetherRealm Studios fighting game ever. In my opinion, this game is really fantastic. 9.4 out of a 10. I think I made a review about this actually when this game was 10 years old. But I really, really like this game a lot. It's so fast paced. The fighting is fantastic in this game. The story is pretty good, but the character variations are just like the best in my opinion. The gameplay is definitely the best in this actually. The gameplay in Mortal Kombat X is better than Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 in my opinion has better hype in my opinion, you know. But this game is fantastic actually. It's a 9.4 out of a 10, but the character variations in my opinion is the best in any fighting game history. This game specifically, Mortal Kombat XL, the character variations, man. And I got my favorite characters. I love Scorpion, I love Aaron Black, I love Baraicho. I like all the characters actually, and it's just really fantastic, you know. It's just that Scorpion and Aaron Black are my personal favorites. I also really like Boraicho. He's probably my third favorite character, and yeah, this game is really amazing. I'm gonna skip ahead over here, but yeah, this game is just really, really fantastic, you know. I really like this game a lot, man. So I got not much else to say about this actually. So please watch my review. This game is really great. I really like this game a lot. So let's move on to number 3. Now this is a little bit different here. Number 3 is Batman Arkham City, and this is only for the PC actually. Now I made a dedicated review about this, so please check that out. And I recently did a full playthrough of Batman Arkham City on the PC, maxed out settings, new game plus. I really like this game a lot, and this is actually my favorite PC game of all time. Like I said, I really love the Batman Arkham games. In my opinion, they're like masterpieces in my opinion actually. Nothing bad about these games really. In my opinion, these games are like really perfect, you know. These are the best Batman games of all time, the best superhero games of all time. I really, really, really like this game a lot. Arkham Asylum, in my opinion, is fantastic, you know. And I really want to review. I really want to talk about that game first because Arkham Asylum is a 9.7 out of a 10, and Arkham City is a 9.8 out of a 10. But I do want to say this: if you're going to be playing all the Arkham games, don't play on console, okay? Only play on PC, okay? Because of specifically Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, because of the Unreal Engine 3. I said this before in my review. In my opinion, Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City on the PC or the Xbox 360, the PS3, the Unreal Engine 3, in my opinion, it looks better than the remaster Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City. In my opinion, that's just me alone. Specifically, the PC version is the best way to play the game, in my personal opinion. And the main reason why is because, of course, you're getting 60 FPS or a higher frame rate, or like a smoother frame rate actually. But in my opinion, most importantly, the art style of Unreal Engine 3 of Asylum and City, in my opinion, is best looking, you know, than the remasters actually. Look, no disrespect to Virtuous or the remaster, it's just that I don't like how the remaster looks, in my opinion. Like Arkham Asylum looks great on a remaster, but Arkham City remaster, it does not look good actually. But in general, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City on the PC, Xbox 360, PS3, Unreal Engine 3, in my opinion, is the best way to play the game. I just prefer the PC version. That's just me alone. This is my favorite PC game of all time. And this game is a 9.8 out of a 10. Batman Arkham Asylum is a 9.7 out of a 10. And Batman Arkham City is a 9.8 out of a 10. I have all the PC Arkham games, and I play them all maxed out. I have all the Game of the Year edition, like the highest edition and everything like that. I always play these games maxed out settings on PC at 1440p. Even with the NVIDIA physics, I like the highest settings. I highly recommend this game. You know, this is my favorite PC game of all time, Batman Arkham City. But first, play Batman Arkham Asylum, and then play Batman Arkham City, because Arkham City is a direct sequel to Arkham Asylum. And in my opinion, this is my favorite games when it comes to like sequels, you know, what is it like when it comes to like story continuation and stuff like that, and like sequels. This is the best sequel game of all time, in my opinion, Batman Arkham City. But in my personal opinion, Batman Arkham City is my favorite PC game ever. It's better than Batman Arkham Knight in many ways, in my opinion. But seriously, Unreal Engine 3, PC, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City is the best way to play this game. It's fantastic. Let's move on to number 2. And number 2 is Watch Dogs. This game is awesome, and specifically Watch Dogs Complete Edition. Now again, I made a review about this. I don't want to talk about too much about this game, but Watch Dogs is my favorite open world game of all time, and it's probably my favorite FPS boost game ever. On Xbox Series X and S, this game is FPS boost, 60 FPS, Auto HDR on the LG C1 OLED, HGIG HDR. Yo, this game is really great. I don't want to say too much about this game, but I do want to say this. Ubisoft, please remaster, no, not just remaster, please make Watch Dogs and Watch Dogs 2 optimize. You know, I have these games on Xbox Series X digitally and also as a physical copies, and also I have Watch Dogs Legion's Ultimate Edition. But I really like Watch Dogs 1, the first Watch Dogs games. It's actually my favorite open world game because it takes place in Chicago, and I was born in Chicago. I don't live there anymore. I made a review about that actually, about Watch Dogs, and I talked about that. So please go ahead and see that. But like, this game still holds up after 11 years later, and it's my favorite open world game of all time. It's number 2 place. In my opinion, it's a 9.8 out of a 10. It's very equal to Arkham City, the review, but like, this game is fantastic. And in my opinion, this is my favorite story mode game of all time. You know, I don't care. This game is my favorite story mode game of all time. Again, I don't want to say too much about this game, but please play this game. You won't regret it. You really won't regret it. This game is fantastic. It really is. So let's move on to number 1. Number 1 is Hitman World of Assassinations. My favorite game of all time. My personal number 1 favorite game of all time. Again, I don't want to talk about too much about this game. I'm still playing this game to this day. I'm pretty much forever actually. This game is my favorite game of all time. It's better than The Witcher 3. It's better than Batman Arkham City. It's better than Watch Dogs Complete Edition. It's better than any other game I ever played. This game is seriously a 10 out of a 10. Really great game. I really enjoy this game a lot. This game is fantastic. It really is. A 10 out of a 10 masterpiece. This game is a masterpiece in my opinion. I already made a review about this, so go ahead and check it out. But this game is really amazing. 4th of July, I made a special about this game. I made a special video of me playing Hitman. And next week, actually last week, I made a video about me playing the Marrakesh level. I think I'm recording this a week before, by the way, but like I'm in the process of actually recording that video and editing that video. So yeah, it's probably out by now, but like I still love this game so much. Like Hitman World of Assassinations, I have it on Xbox Series X. This is my favorite game of all time. I have the PC version, but I just prefer playing the Xbox Series X version. This game is my favorite game of all time. 10 out of 10, masterpiece, fantastic game of all time. Actually, this game is perfection. This is the most perfect game ever made. Actually, it's perfect. I think GTA 6 might be very equal to that, but like right now, Hitman World of Assassinations is my favorite game of all time. It really, really is. So I'm gonna end things off over here. I've been recording for a while, and this is my top 10 favorite games. All these games I really like on Xbox Series X, but Arkham City and Arkham Asylum is my favorite game on PC. You know, it's just that all these games are for Xbox Series X, except for Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. That's only for the PC version. But all these games are just really fantastic. And that's basically my top 10 favorite games of all time. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe. Make sure you have notifications on always. Please follow me on my Twitter and Instagram at XpertGamerSAZ. Again, this is my top 10 favorite games of all time. GTA 6 might be on the list most likely when the game comes out next year. I will be playing GTA 6, don't worry, when it releases next year, so I'm really excited for that. Also, I'm really excited for Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and also Red Dead Redemption 2 next gen port and also GTA 4 port. So I'm really excited for that. I can't wait to buy those games. I also got the Obsidian a remastered game. I forgot the name actually. Elder Scrolls 4. I got the Obsidian remaster version. And I also got the Resident Evil Remake Trilogy also alongside with the both Kingdom Come games. And I also got Resident Evil Village Gold Edition. So I'm pretty much stacked actually. So I can't wait to play those games. I'm super excited for GTA 6, The Witcher 4, Red Dead Redemption 2, Next Gen port, a GTA 4 port, and also Call of Duty Black Ops 7. But as of right now, GTA 6, I'm just really excited for. I can't wait for GTA 6. Over the past few days, I've been just really hyping myself up for GTA 6, so I'm just really excited for that. And yeah, so I just can't wait for that. So please, thank you so much, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time.